Pulse. Welcome UNLV students to the Shotokan Karate Studies program. By now you should know you've already warmed up, you've gotten the warm-up that you feel your body needs, you're adequate for starting the program this morning. So let's go ahead and get started with our typical, quick, general warm-up. Ready? And Hajime. Ichi. Ni. San. Yon. Go. All right, warmed up good there. Let's turn to the side, bring our heels to our glutes. Good, all right. Let's go ahead and do some high knees as well. Get my workout recorded, here we go. High knees. You can do this slow, just like I'm doing. Again, just bringing your knees up. You can do it fast if you feel like kind of bouncing a little bit, working your calves a little bit. Or if you want to go slow, go slow. And yame. All right, let's come up on our toes, stretching out our calves. And yame. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and do some body hip twists. And yame. Good. Arm up, across the side, stretching out our shoulder. Good, other side. Again, don't hold these too long. Just doing dynamic stretches here. Nothing too static, nothing being held for too long. Switching over. Other side. Good. Feet just widen shoulder width. Go down, touch the floor. Go to the right. Back to center. Go to the left. Back to center. All right, make that a little wider. We're gonna go down to the right, turning up on our left heel, stretching out our hamstring. Good, now we're gonna turn to the left in a long front stance. Pushing on the quad here, pushing the knee over the toe. And down to a runner stand, or a runner stretch. Good. Back up. All right, we're gonna do everything to the other side now. Leaning to the left onto the right heel. Toes pointed up. Stretching out your hamstring. All right, let's rotate that all the way around. Good front stance, long, deep, pushing on the quad, pushing the knee out over the toe, getting a good stretch. Transition that into a runner stretch. And come back to center, come back standing. Good. Turn around, fix your gi. Back to me. Yoi. Subirachi. Free. Yoi. Seiza. Dojo-kun. 一つ、人格完成に人を盛ること。一つ、誠の道を守ること。一つと力の精神を養うこと。一つ、礼儀を重んずること。一つ、景気の湯を戒めること。Ready? That's it. よい。すばらしい。Ready? よい。So today's class is meant to be an intermediate class. However, because of the style of workout that we're doing, some of my more advanced beginners should be able to do this class. And then if you're an advanced student, you should also be able to do this class as just a general workout. Why? Because what we're doing today is kata. But what we're going to do is after we perform each kata, we're going to pull a drill from the kata and perform that drill. All right, so we're going to go through Kihon, Shodan, Nidan, Sandan, Yandan, Godan, and Teki Shodan. Okay, so 6 kata. We'll also potentially get to Basadai as well. And then again, like I said, we're just going to pull something from each one of those kata, perform it as a drill. Now typically when we do our drills, we start here at the back of the class, work forward, and then go back again. Because we're doing kata as well with this, we're just going to start on this side of the room, work to that side, and go back. All right, so Mawate, or just go back to the other side. See how that goes with time. We may go to that side of the room and repeat. But again, this should be a general workout for kata. And again, pulling some type of Kihon drill from each kata. Okay, so if you know all those kata from Heian Shodan all the way up to Basadai, you can do this class. So typically, I would say this is for my intermediate students because you should already know all those kata. My advanced students obviously do know all those kata, and then my beginner students should know most of those kata. Probably a Heian Godan, maybe. After that, the Teki Shodan and Basadai may get a little bit more complex, but again, it should be a good workout. You can definitely follow along with the drill portion, maybe just not with the kata portion. All right, so that said, you're all warmed up. Let's go ahead and start with Heian Shodan. We're going to perform this kata. You're going to do all your kata here at your own speed and pace. All right, so after we perform the kata, I'll wait a few seconds, give you time to finish your kata, and then we will move on to the drill. And I'll explain what the drill is, do a quick demo, and then we'll go ahead and work the entire kata. Some kata may not require a demo, just simply stating what it is. As an intermediate student, you should be able to lock on to what we're doing and go ahead and perform that drill as stated. All right, let's go back to the back of class. Get into a good position where you typically like to do your kata and start your kata. Make sure you have room. We will go through protocol together. Yoi. Misubadachi. Ren. Yoi. Heian Shodan. Your own speed and pace. And Hajime. and yame. Very good. All right, so some things to consider whenever you're doing this kata. Foot movement. All right, so I know I've drilled this into your head several times. Watch your telegraphing with your front foot. As you move forward with your oizuki punches, as you move forward with your age-uke rising blocks, don't flip this foot out. Keep this foot here, transfer your weight, step, transfer your weight, step. All right, try your best not to flip that foot out again, like this, and then step, and flip it, and then step. All right, try your best not to do that. All right, again, you should be gliding across the floor. We shouldn't be able to tell that you're flipping your feet back and forth as you transition from each stance moving forward. All right, let's work on that. All right, so what we're going to drill here is the middle section. All right, age-ukes, oizuki punch. So we're going to start here on this side of the room. Work age-uke across the room. Each count will be one block. All right, so step forward, block, step forward, block. This should be synchronous. All right, so again, don't step forward and then block. All right, as you step, you should be blocking. Same thing with your punch. All right, so we'll move down the floor with age-uke, moate. As we make our turn, we'll go back into a geto-marai, and we're going to step forward with oizuki punch. Again, as you step, the punch comes. Step, punch comes. All right, don't step and then punch. Drive your punch with your hips and watch the telegraphing with your front foot. That's our drill. We'll do this one twice. So again, step out into Geto Marai Kumite, and we're going to start the drill. Ready? Age-uke and oizuki punch. And Geto Marai Kumite. Age-uke, and then moate, oizuki punch. Ready? Each, ni, san, yon, go. One, oizuki punch. Ready? Each, ni, san, yon, go. Rope, moate, yame. Good. All right, you understand what we're doing? Start on this side of the room and repeat the drill. Ready? Geto Marai Kumite. Age-uke rising block. Ready? Each, ni, san, yon, go. Rope, one, oizuki punch. Ready? Each, ni, san, yon, go. Rope, one, and man. Close. All right, very good. All right, again, key points to work on. Not telegraphing with that front foot as you move forward, transitioning your weight as you shift in your stance, synchronicity. All right, as you step, you punch. As you step, you block. All right. So again, great drill to repeat without doing the kata. Do the kata, work on the Kihon technique. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and move to, also the point of this workout today is to get you winded. All right, at the end of this, I want you breathing hard. I want your heart rate up. It's actually pretty low. So get your heart rate up, okay? All right, hand knee down, yes? So make sure you have room behind you for your kick, and then we're gonna work a drill from hand knee down after we do the kata. Ready? Go through the protocol together. Sudachi. Right? Yo. Hand knee down. And hajime at your own speed and pace. and yame. Good. All right, so there's your kata, hien, niran. All right, so let's think of a drill here. Our drill is going to be that middle section. All right, the middle section, kick, punch, block, kick, punch, block. We're gonna work that down, moate, work it back the other direction. Okay, so when we start, instead of going into Geira Morai Kumite, we're going to step into a left front stance, uchi-uke on the right. So when I say hajime, you'll simply do this. Left front stance, uchi-uke. From here, we move into our kick, punch, block. Okay, and repeat. So again, from here, kick, punch. The Maroto Uke is the block in the kata, but I want you to do a uchi-uke. Switch stance. Repeat, kick, punch, block. All right, so I'll kind of call this one a little bit, so I will obviously do the count, but I'll also tell you to switch stance as we go through this to make sure that you're doing the same thing I'm doing, and again, to make sure that you are getting the most out of the drill. All right, so let's step back here. Ready. Left front stance, right uchi-uke on my command. Ready? Hajime. Good. And each, ni, son. Each, ni, son. Switch your stance. And each, ni, son. Each, ni, son. Moate. Uchi-uke. Ready. Each, ni, son. Each, ni, son. Switch stance. Ready. Each, ni, son. Each, ni, son. Moate. Yame. Okay, hopefully that wasn't too complex for you. All right, pretty much it is that middle section, but we're only doing the first half of that middle section. Kind of, right? The only difference is we're not throwing a Maroto Uke at the end. We're just doing an Uchi-uke at the end, and then setting ourselves up to start the entire Kihon again. Okay, ready? Same thing. Left front stance. Right uchi-uke, and hajime. And each, ni, son. Each, ni, son. Switch stance. Each, ni, son. Each, ni, son. Moate. Uchi-uke. Each, ni, son. Each, ni, son. Switch stance. Each, ni, son. Each, ni, son. Moate. Yame. All right. Very good. Next up, hand sandan. Hand sandan, not a lot to this one, right? Drill, or this kata is performed very quickly. There's not a lot to it. Let's get through it, and then we're going to work on our Kihon drill from it, which I think you can guess what we're going to do. Okay, ready? Protocol together. Yoi, subirachi, right? Yoi. Hand sandan. Your own speed and pace. Ready. Hajime. Yame? Very good. Okay, for this one, let's try that middle section. Okay, so we're going to step into a kibidachi. Do to rotate, deflect. All right, this block is this block here, this uke. Back fist. Stepping up. Again, kibidachi, deflect, strike. Up, deflect, strike. All right, we have room. We'll do one more. Here's the point is to practice kibidachi. The point is to practice walking in kibidachi in this particular stance. Not like teki, right? In teki shodan, we're crossing over, coming up, and stepping into kibidachi. Here, we're actually making a 180-degree turn, so our body is facing a different direction with each step. Okay, so that is the key. The point again, good kibidachi stance. All right, don't stand like this for your kibidachi. All right, this is not kibidachi. Get low in your stance, as low as you can. All right, get low in your stance. Feet should be parallel. The outer edges of your feet should be pointing straight ahead. Just like this, all right? Your feet should be doing this, not this. This is shikodachi. This is kibidachi. Keep your feet like this, okay? And then for those of you that prefer to do the kata, I know there's pretty much two ways, right? From here, you do a leg check, which is my preferred method. There's also a half moon kick. Okay, if you prefer to do that, feel free to do that as part of this drill. All right, so it's this in half moon kick with either leg as you come back to your stance here. And between each of your kibidachi. All right, so you can do the half moon kick before you step. For some, it helps them set their feet up for a good kibidachi landing. All right, I just prefer the leg check. In my opinion, it makes more sense. But then again, that half moon kick could also make more sense depending on the situation. If someone has a knife, a weapon out in front, you're doing that kick to disarm them, and then maybe they're punching or throwing a kick, and then you're able to make that deflection off to the side right after you land. It just depends, right? So some of this can make more sense depending on the situation. I'm going to do the leg check version. You're welcome to do what you would like. Again, what we're going to practice here is kibidachi, that movement, that entire middle sequence. So each count will be that sequence. The step, the landing, the block, the strike. That's 1. 2, step, block, strike. Okay? All right, on my command, we'll step into a kibidachi stance, hands on hips. Ready? And hajime. All right, starting good. Good kibidachi stance. Hands on hips, fists on belt. Ready? Each. Knee. Some. I think we have room for one more. We'll try. Yum. Good. We're in a good position here to just move back the other direction. Ready? Each. Knee. 3, 4. Yummy. Very good. All right, let's try it again from the other side of the room. Moving in this direction. Same thing at the end. It's not necessarily a moate because all you're doing is facing the opposite direction. We'll try to get about 4 in before we make that transition to come back the other way. All right, stepping into Kibadachi on my command. Ready? Hajime. Good, Kibadachi. Fists are in the proper position. Start the drill. If you want to make sure you have enough room, you can scoot a little bit to the right. Ready? Ichi. Ni. San. Yon. Stop here. Look down at your feet. Are you in a good Kibadachi position? Are your feet parallel? Are your knees bent and kind of pushing out? That is the key to this drill. Yame? All right. The key, again, to that drill is keeping a good Kibadachi. All right, that's the whole point of the drill, pretty much. Not necessarily just doing this deflection and back fist. The point is to walk and move in Kibadachi, remaining in Kibadachi. Feet parallel, good knee bend, pushing outward, stable stance. All right, so practice this as much as you need to till you get this one right. All right, let's come back. Kihon Yanda. Ready? Protocol together. Yoi. Subidachi. Right. Yoi. Hand yun. Your own speed and pace. Ready. Hajime. And yame. Good. There's your kata. And yandan. Alright, so the section we're going to pull out of this, back stance, kakewaki, uke, kick, punch, punch. Back stance, kakewaki, kakewaki uke, kick, punch, punch. It will automatically alternate as we go through this. You don't need to transition to this side, okay? But you are transitioning from a back stance to a front stance to a back stance, right? Something that we can all work on, okay? So again, we're just starting here on this side. We'll step into, on my command of hajime, we'll step out, back stance, kakewaki uke, kick. When I say ichi, kick, punch, punch. Knee, step back into your back stance. Transition from the front stance where you just landed your punches into back stance, kick, punch, punch. Transition also includes that kakewaki uke. All right, so this first time may not look as clean, but after the turn and the next time we do the drill, it should be much cleaner. All right, ready? Back stance, kakewaki uke on my command. Ready? Hajime. And each. Knee. Son. Yum. And Moate. Kakiwaki uke. And each. Knee. Son. Yum. Moate. Yame. All right. Clean it up this time. All right, we're doing it again. So again, each count, transition back, the block, kick, punch, punch. So your timing may be a little bit different than mine, but I'm giving you plenty of time between each count to get it done. Ready? Hajime. Each. Knee. Some. Yum. Wate. Kakiwaki uke. And each. Knee. Some. Yum. Wate. Yame. All right. That's a little bit different, right? Okay. Another good Kihon drill to practice and try. The good thing about this, and again, some of the other things you need to think about. Kakiwaki uke. Good. Back stance. Good. Kick. When this foot comes down, punch. Punch. All right. It should almost be, again, synchronous. As that foot lands from your kick, the first oizuki comes. Why? Power is driven as you're moving forward. As the momentum is carried forward from the kick, punch. All right. So from here, again, kick, punch, reverse punch. All right. What you don't want to do is kick, land, punch, punch. All right. The kick, as it drops, the punch is delivered right after. Gaikazuki comes after that. All right. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for the kata, as well as the drill. The point of the drill is to be able to make the kata look better. But again, in the kata, it should be kick as the foot lands, oizuki punch, gaikazuki reverse punch. All right? Okay, very good. Let's go ahead and do hand godan. Ready? Protocol, yore, subirachi, right? Yore. Hand godan. Your own speed and pace. Ready? Hajime. Yame, very good. All right, so there's hand godan. All right, let's pull drill from hand godan. Trying to think of the best thing that we can do here. I'd like to work on that center section. All right, that center section is a down block, up, here, punch, right? Then we're going to transition. So we're going to step forward, down, up, punch. Stepping forward. All right, so that's going to be our drill. All right, so we're going to step into Geto Mirai. Actually, we'll step into the cross block down, the Juji-Uke. 1, so this is where we start. All right, when I say Hajime, step into the stance. When I say Ichi, up, knee, start again. All right? Again, taken from the beginning, I would say section 2 of Heian and Godan. All right, so just work on this pattern. All right, we're in front stance, striking down block or strike, okay? Up, block, bring our hands down to our side, marking our target, stepping forward, Oizuki punch. All right, that's what we're working on. Should be able to get at least 3 of that in before we do our turn. And again, on the turn, I will say Moate. If you want to turn and negate on, that's fine. Set yourself up for your block. And then I'll start my count again. Ready? Juji-Uke on my command. Ready? In a front stance. Hajime. And each. Knee. Son. Hui. Moate. Juji-Uke. Each. Knee. Son. Moate. Yame. Very good. All right, let's do it again. Clean it up. Okay, make this one as clean as possible on this turn. Okay, again, Juji-Uke, up, down, punch. All right. If it makes you a little bit more confident, right, as we do this, after this, here, you have their hand. They punched. You're blocked. All right. You're grabbing their hand, bringing it to the side here, taking this, your left hand, pressing it into the back of their hand, turning it up and out for the punch. So, if it helps you in the drill, up. All right. Instead of up and marking your target for the punch. All right. Both are perfectly acceptable. Both are acceptable in the kata itself. So do what you feel is best for the drill. If you do the hand and then the punch in the kata, do it here in your Kihon as you practice, right? You're practicing for what you're actually doing. So again, if that makes the most sense to you, if that's what you do in the kata, do it here. All right? Ready? Juji-Uke, left front stance on my command. Ready? Hajime. Each. Knee. Son. Ready? 1. Juji-Uke. Each. Knee. Son. Yame. Okay, so I did it both ways for you. All right, the first time starting on that side, marked, punched. Second time starting on that side, turning the hand out, and the punch. All right, so at least you have an example of both. Okay, so you again decide what you want to put into the kata if you've not yet gotten to a Heian Godan tutorial. Okay, where I talk through both of those. Go back, take a look. Okay. All right, there is our first and only 5 traditional kata. All right, Heian katas. All right, our Heian Shodan through Godan. There's those 5. Now we're going to do Teki Shodan. All right, so for those beginner students who are with me up to this point, great. Repeat the Kata. All right, just go back and repeat Heian Nidan, or do Heian Godan again at this point. All right, do just another Heian Kata, and then work a drill. For the rest of you, my intermediates and my advanced, Teki Shodan, and then we're going to work a drill. Again, it's going to be a horse stance drill. Variation because we're stepping over and not turning. All right? Okay, so together. Protocol. Yodach, Musubadach, right? Yod. Feet come together, right to left. And now to Kata. Take this run. Your own speed and pace. Hajime. And Yame. Very good. All right. Not a very long kata. You should be able to catch up rather quickly if you're not already finished before me. Okay, so for our drill, long teki. Okay, so we'll start on this side of the room. On my command, we'll step into Kibadachi, everybody's favorite. All right. Let's step into it and we'll do a Haishu-uke. That entire sequence. Stepping over, Uchi-uke. All right, Uchi-uke again, other side. And we'll step again and try to repeat. Okay, try to catch up. If you have to fumble through this and fumble through it, the first go through may look a little awkward. The second time should look a little bit better, but again, the whole point of this, I'll call it. All right, number one, I'll count it, but I'll also call it. Uchi-uke, Haishu-uke. Okay, you'll step, I'll call it again. Uchi-uke, Haishu-uke. All right, so you shouldn't be too far behind me on this one. We all should be able to do this together. Listen for my commands and my coaching on this. All right, ready? Stepping into Kibadachi on my command. Ready? Hajime. Good Kibadachi. Go ahead and look down. Make sure your feet are properly done in parallel. Okay. Good wide stance. If it can be wider than mine, go wider than mine. Try not to stand up too much. Okay. Ready? Haishu-uke. Each. Stepping over. Knee. Uchi-uke, Haishu-uke. Knee. Uchi-uke, Haishu-uke. Let's try one more. Some. Uchi-uke, Haishu-uke. All right, let's go back the other direction. Stay in your Kibadachi right here. If you need to adjust for room, I'm going to go ahead and adjust, make sure I have room. Good Kibadachi. Right? All right, this time your Haishu-uke should be out to the right. I'm out of room. Ready? Hajime. Each. Haishu-uke. knee. Haishuke. One more. Each. Haishuke. Yummy. All right. So a little bit of a difference on the way back, right? Why? Because the haishuke or the blocks are on the opposite sides. Okay, so it just makes a little bit more sense to go ahead and do the block, do the round, come back to this maroto uke, then we will haishuke. Same thing on the way, right? Instead of me going from here and then saying uchiuke from here, go ahead and do your maroto uke. We'll haishuke again. All right, make sure you're getting that sequence down though. All right, it is that elbow, that MP. Okay, drop your hands into this teacup, this koshikamai. Gedan, tagaizuki. Keep it up stance throughout. Let's go to this side and work in the other direction. Ready? Stepping to keep it out on my command, ready? Hajime. Check your stance. Good kibidachi. Knees are bent. Feet are parallel. Haishuke. And each. Knee. Check your stance. Haishuke. Begin. Knee. Check your stance. Haishuke. One more. Some. Haishuke. All right, from here, make sure you have room. We're going back the other direction. Check your stance. Good kibidachi, good feet. Haishuke. Hai. Knee. Check your stance. Haishuke. Good. Some. Check your stance. Good. Haishuke. Go. Some. Check your stance. Haishuke. Go. Yummy. All right, very good. So, again, very good way to practice your Teki Shodan. Basically what you're doing is the main points of Teki. The only thing you're not doing is your up kicks here, and you're not doing your hip twisting punches, right, out to the side, the hammer fists that come out to the side. Those are the only things that you're really not doing. You're practicing the main parts, which is stepping properly, all right, crossing over, the step comes out, your feet are landing in good parallel kibidachi stance, the haishuke comes, elbow, goshikamai, down block, punch, all right? So again, great way to practice Teki Shodan without having to go through the entire kata. But you get the main points in, which is very important. Those main points are very important in making sure the kata looks good. Okay? All right. We don't have time for basada. My apologies. All right, so let's come back to center of class. Yoi. Subidachi. Ring. Yoi. Seiza. All right, today's meditation, just want you to meditate. All right, clear your mind. Go for about 30 seconds here. Just clear your mind, focus on your breathing. Rokuso. Rokusayame, Sensei Yure. Tate. Yoi. Subirachi. Ren. Yoi. Os. Thank you, students, for joining me for this class. Hope you got a lot out of it. And number one, fitness, being able to come in here, practice kata, practice some Kihon techniques, work up a sweat. All right. 2, got to work on our kata. 3, got to improve our kata by working and pulling Kihon techniques out of the kata so that we can practice them and make our kata look better. All right. Thank you for joining me. We will see you in the next class.